Welcome. Welcome to each one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing this space and time together, this conversation together. We're having a conversation on being present for our own lives, and I'm finding it rather fascinating. And quite honestly, I really like where it's leading me. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this conversation, this much needed conversation we have the opportunity to practice this being present, consciously thinking about it, hearing messages for this entire year. So this is definitely going to deepen our relationship with life itself, with ourselves, and it just feels good. We're halfway through the year, a little bit more than halfway through the year, and I'm finding it really great. We're here in this community every single day. We are at our 6th year. So thank you so much for stopping by today and supporting these conversations. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo is the book that we're taking a look at. You don't need to buy anything. We're here every single day, but I think it's an awesome book to have in your wisdom library. The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo, it's a New York Times bestselling book described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And the message we're offered today, this day number 2006, is titled Cracks of Light. Cracks of light. There's a quote here offered to us by Benjamin Whichcote. The human soul is to God is as the flower to the sun. The human soul is to God is as the flower to the sun. The human soul is to God is as the flower to the sun. It opens as it is. It opens at its approach and shuts down when it withdraws. Ooh, let's hear it again. The human soul is to God is as the flower to the sun. It opens at its approach and shuts down when it withdraws. God, like the sun, emanates on all. On the hill exposed in the open, on the plant growing in the window, even on the weed getting cracks of light under the porch. The same source of spirit emanates on our different lives, regardless of our circumstance. Thus, our experience and perception of God in the world may be limited and different, may even change, but that doesn't define or limit the source. And though the sun appears to disappear every day, It is the earth that turns away, causing night. Likewise, when it appears that God is nowhere to be found, it is we, in the turmoil of our lives, who turn away or are turned away and back again and again. But unlike weeds that grow under the porch, we can move back into the light. The meditative exercise that we are offered today asks us, so this is a daytime meditation. This is a daytime meditation and asks us to sit quietly in your room and watch the light outside move through the trees. And after a time, just keep breathing deeply and slowly rise and then go outside into the light. Walk directly into a patch of light, if possible. Not everybody has that blessing to walk, right? Go directly into a patch of light and then inhale cleanly and feel its warmth all over. And stay there. Thank you, Mark Nepo, for these offerings. You know, our minds, they're all over the place sometimes. That was such a great message. I was with it. That last meditation, usually I adore. This one, my mind was all over the place. It was like the heat has been unbearable. I'm like, well, you can't stay there. You'll have a heat stroke out there. You know, so our minds. And what I love about it is I could just see this happening almost. I'm like, isn't that funny that I thought that? And there's no judgment anymore because of these practices. It's just interesting. Paying attention to our need to fidget and move, our need to, just paying attention to these things that we need to do. I need to move my hand. Well, don't. Practice not. Right? I need to say something. Maybe not. Practicing our need is very interesting. And a lot of resistance wrapped up around that one. But it's all a practice. Some of them are more fun than others. We get to pick and choose what we want to practice. There's no right or wrong. That's what I love about it. Please visit zenfulconversations.com Thursday, August 1st, 4 p.m. Eastern. We have the incredible poet Sapphire Rose with us for a free conversation via Zoom, open to the public. You get that Zoom link at zenfulconversations.com. She is the woman that wrote the poem, She Let Go. Do you remember that poem? I know you know that poem. That poem was amazing and impacted me greatly. A very profound poem in my mind. One of the best ones that's definitely made an impact on me and many, many others. So I am inviting you to please come to that conversation. Make this guest speaker feel very welcome in our Zenful Conversations virtual studio and ask questions or don't ask questions. It's an interactive. You could talk if you'd like. You could just listen and laugh. Get yourself a beverage, find a comfortable place to sit, and come on, join us for some fun, wonderful, deep, all kinds of. Come join us. It's a lot of fun. ZenfulConversations.com. Thanks again for being here in this space. I bow to the divinity in each one of you. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.